He was lost in his own absorption, in his own Leela Pravesh. He was absorbed in the Leelas of Radha and Krishna, dear Samir Kunj, sitting peacefully and detached completely in another world, the world of Leela, the world of play and drama. And he's chanting. And he's absorbed.
Thank you.
And everyone's looking, huh? That's in Vrindavan. This was 2 weeks after he was put in Samadhi. He's seen, and everyone saw him. And the Babas there, they said, you're here, but we got the news that you left. No, he said, I am always here doing bhajan. This is my seva kunj, this is my seva stali, this is my kunja. I'm always doing bhajan here. Now that Vaishnava, he left, he went to Puri. Meanwhile in Puri, the successor to Gopal Guru Goswami, who was in charge of the mandir, there's a famous mandir there in a place called Gambhir. You must have heard of Gambhir. Lord Chaitanya spent 18 years there. And Gambhir, or Gambhira, we say Gambhira, Gambhira or Gambhir, it's Radhakant Mat, very old deity, Radhakant. And the Mahant there, his name was Dhyan Chandra Goswami. Dhyan Chandra Goswami, another great devotee, great Siddha Mahatma. He was facing a lot of problems with the government. The Arisan government, or let's say Puri municipal government, they were trying to take over some deity land, and he was really in distress and really worried. He's facing a lot of problems with the government. He was distressed. Now this Vaishnava came from Vrindavan. He said, oh, Dhyan Chandra, and they embraced, paid obeisances. And why are you so worried? He said, no, I'm so much in tension, my guru is gone now, I don't know how to solve these problems, and he was so expert, and I'm really worried about the Thakurji's property and the seva, so many things. He said, hey, what are you worried about? Why are you worried? Just go to Vrindavan, you can meet your guru, your Gopal Guru Goswami, he's there under the Siddha Gokul of dear Shamir. You can go there. You go there and tell him your problems, he'll solve all your problems. He said, what are you saying? He left 2 weeks ago, he's here in the Samadhi. I myself put his body here. No, I saw you go. So he believed in that Satyavachan, he believed in those words of that Brahman, that Guru Bhai. So he left. It took him 1.5 months to walk from Puri to Vrindavan. When he came into Dear Samir Kunj and Vrindavan, underneath the Siddha Gokul tree, he's sitting there with tears going down his eyes. He saw, Gurudev! Gurudev! You're here! And he paid dandavats, full dandavats. And he came up and he started crying. The cell was crying. You're here yet? He said, I'm always here. Where have I gone? I was in Vrindavan. I'm still in Vrindavan. When I was in Puri or Vrindavan. I'm always here. I'm always here with Krishna, Radha and Krishna. And the disciple was so worried on his face. What is your worry? What is your distress? All the property, problem, government. And the Guruji said, listen. Oh, then the disciple, Dhyan Chandra, said, Guruji, can you please come with me to Puri and solve this problem? He said, no. I am now in my aprakrita. I am in my aprakrita chinmaya deha. And you are seeing it. And I'm absorbed in my nitya seva. In my mandri seva to Radharani in Dear Shamir Kunj. I have my seva. Don't worry, everything will be alright. You go back to Puri. So he went back to Puri and everything became alright. By Guru Kripa he gave along the key. Jai. So this is called Sakshat Darshan as Guru. So from this story we can learn something. He was advised, oh, you're having problems, oh, you're worrying, oh, my dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada, oh, my dear disciple of Srila Bhakti Sridhar Swami Maharaj, you're facing obstacles, you're feeling problems, you're feeling separation, you're sad, you lost your inspiration, then go to his Samadhi in Radhakund, because he's eternally doing bhajan here and it's a prakrita chinmaya deha. Bhakti Sridhar is sitting here as a prakrita chinmaya deha doing bhajan on the banks of Radhakund. So this is the point. So we can come here to his Samadhi, or his Pushpa Samadhi in, I suppose, Manipur, Pushpa Samadhi. Or we can go to his Bhajan Kutir. But this Samadhi is special, because it's his Prakriti Chinmaya Deha is here. And not only that, this is not only his Samadhi, but it's his Bhajan Stali. This place of Manipur is his Seva Stali. That is his Guru, Prabhu Datta Desh. That's his Prabhupada Datta Desh. That's his Seva Stali. You make a school, make you get Bhagavad University, this, that, the other thing. He did it. It's going on. But this is his Bhajan Stali. His Nitya Bhajan Stali is here on the banks of Radhakund. And so many times he talked about his Bhajan in Radhakund. And he would say, I want you to live in that room, I'm going to write poetry to Radha and Krishna, I'm going to live in that room on the first floor, I'm going to look at Radharani. Many things he told me about. When he was, I said, Maharaj, when are you going to, I'm sitting in your bhajan stali, in your Radharani temple doing bhajan. By your grace, I'm in your place. And then when are you coming? When are you going to spend your, oh, I have my seva there, this science conference in Delhi, and this one and that. So now he's here. So if you have any problems or any difficulties, try to learn to have these 5 darshans with Guru. Vani darshan, Vapu darshan, Chaitya Guru darshan, Spurti darshan, and Sakshatkara darshan. It's all available to each one of you. There's no question of separation. It's 24 hours association.